Hey, Golden State Warriors fans. Today we are diving into some truly eye-opening developments surrounding this team. And if you've been following the season so far, you know there's a lot to unpack. The Warriors have been showing flashes of brilliance lately, but anyone paying attention can see that this roster still has gaps that need filling if we want to compete at the championship level. It's become crystal clear to everyone in Dub Nation that we are just a couple of moves away from having a truly formidable squad. And when you start looking at who could realistically make the difference, one name keeps popping up: Jonathan Kuminga. From the moment he joined the team, he has been a key piece that many have anticipated would become a cornerstone for this franchise. He has shown flashes of brilliance, athleticism, and a potential ceiling that few young wings in the league can match. However, his journey with the Warriors has been anything but smooth. Despite his obvious talent and the improvements he has made in every facet of his game, Kuminga has found himself on the periphery of the rotation more often than not, which has sparked conversations about his future and the direction this team is heading. Even when you consider his performance at the start of the season, he was contributing meaningfully, but after a few rough stretches, he was pulled from the rotation. The irony is that he has been working on everything from his three-point shooting to defensive positioning, constantly hustling for rebounds and making the effort plays that this team desperately needs. Yet the minutes have not been there, and it has left fans questioning whether this talented young player will remain with the team beyond this season. Watching him sit during critical moments, or even in games where the outcome is essentially decided, has been frustrating. Last night was a perfect example, up by 20, and Kuminga didn't even see the court in garbage time. It's hard to watch a player of his caliber treated like that, and it signals to everyone that the organization is at a crossroads with this young star. While Kuminga's situation has been unfolding, the league is buzzing with trade possibilities, particularly surrounding players like Kobe White. Interest in White has been escalating around the NBA, and it seems like multiple franchises are eager to explore deals. He is a player who has steadily improved over the years, showing consistent growth in scoring, efficiency, and overall contribution to his team. While the Chicago Bulls have had some success with him on the floor, their trajectory since his return from injury has been inconsistent, raising questions about how he fits into their long-term plans. White has the type of talent and scoring ability that could provide the Warriors with an immediate boost, and pairing him with existing pieces could elevate this team closer to a true championship contender. The question remains whether management is ready to make that bold move to bring him into the fold. Beyond White, there are conversations about other players who could make a difference for Golden State, like Nikola Vucevic, Trey Murphy, and a few others whose names have been circulating in trade rumors. Each of these players brings something unique: a defensive presence, floor spacing, or versatility that could help this team bridge the gap between being good and being elite. The challenge for the front office is deciding which direction to take and who best complements the established core of Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green. The Warriors are in a transitional phase, trying to balance the urgency of winning now with the need to develop young talent and plan for the future. It's a delicate dance, and every move has ripple effects that could shape the trajectory of this franchise for years to come. What makes the situation with Kuminga even more intriguing is the potential ceiling he carries. Even though some may look at his current averages, just under 12 points and 6 rebounds per game, and underestimate him, the athleticism and defensive versatility he possesses suggest he could develop into a top-tier wing in this league. He has the ability to be a 3-and-D type player who can guard multiple positions, finish at the rim, and contribute in key moments. If the team can find a way to unlock his potential or pair him with the right complementary pieces, Kuminga could become a pivotal figure for the Warriors' future. Yet, the frequent trade discussions surrounding him indicate that the front office is seriously considering all options to strengthen the roster, which adds another layer of complexity for fans who have been watching him grow with the team. It's not just about Kuminga or White individually, though. The bigger picture involves evaluating the Warriors' overall roster, how these potential additions fit into the system, and what gaps need to be addressed for the team to contend. Golden State has shown resilience, going 15-15, with moments of brilliance from the established stars, but the need for strategic roster upgrades has never been more apparent. Moves like these are never simple. They require balancing short-term gains with long-term strategy, salary cap considerations, and chemistry on and off the court. As the trade window opens and discussions intensify, fans are left wondering which pieces will actually materialize and whether these transactions will be enough to propel the team to a higher level. The energy around potential trades, the excitement about new talent, and the uncertainty of player movement combine to create a fascinating atmosphere in the Bay Area right now. The narratives around this team are layered and compelling. While some young players wait for their opportunity to shine, seasoned stars continue to lead by example, and management evaluates the best path forward. Fans are engaged in every rumor, every report, and every development, analyzing potential trade targets, comparing stats, and envisioning what the roster could look like with one bold move. Whether it's a defensive-minded addition, a versatile wing, or a scoring boost from a player like Kobe White, the decisions made in the coming weeks could define the Warriors' chances of returning to the championship conversation. And for those who have been watching the highs and lows of the season unfold, these are moments that test patience, loyalty, and hope. Every game, every trade rumor, and every strategic choice matters because this is a team with championship aspirations and fans who expect nothing less. As the season progresses, the Warriors find themselves at a critical juncture, where decisions made in the coming weeks will shape not only the remainder of this year, but potentially the next several seasons. The balance between developing young talent and making bold moves to chase a championship is delicate, and every front office decision carries weight. Jonathan Kuminga's situation exemplifies this perfectly. Here is a player with undeniable talent and a ceiling that could place him among the top wings in the league, yet he's been caught in a revolving door of trade talks, fluctuating minutes, and strategic uncertainty. Watching him sit during games when his energy and versatility could make a difference has been both frustrating and eye-opening. It's a reminder that in the NBA, potential alone isn't always enough. Timing, team fit, and organizational strategy play huge roles in determining a player's path. The Warriors' current record, while reflective of some struggles, also illustrates the potential that remains untapped. At 15-15, the team has had moments of brilliance, highlighted by dominant performances from Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, but the overall consistency needed to contend for a title is still lacking. That is where the conversations about trade targets like Kobe White and Nikola Vucevic become critical. White's ability to score efficiently, create his own shot, and add versatility to the backcourt makes him an intriguing option. While Chicago's season has had its ups and downs, his performance when on the floor demonstrates why multiple teams are showing interest. Acquiring a player of his caliber could inject new energy into the Warriors roster and create opportunities for the existing core to thrive in different roles. Meanwhile, Vucevic brings a presence in the paint, rebounding, and scoring that could complement the perimeter-oriented style that Golden State has employed so successfully over the years. Pairing such players with the current roster requires careful consideration, but the upside is undeniable. The Warriors' challenge is to identify the right combination of talent that fits both on and off the court. Chemistry is more than just a buzzword. It is essential for a team that relies on ball movement, spacing, and trust among its stars. Integrating a new player, even one as talented as White or Vucevic, demands strategic thinking from the coaching staff and the front office. Steve Kerr's approach has always emphasized flow, defensive cohesion, and maximizing the strengths of his players, which is why any trade has to be more than just about statistics. It's about how a new addition impacts the dynamics of the team. How does a player fit into rotations? How does he complement or challenge the existing hierarchy? These are questions that Golden State must answer before making any moves. Even with all the trade talk and speculation, there is also the undeniable element of development. Kuminga's growth is an ongoing storyline, and the organization's handling of him is as much about short-term gains as it is about long-term potential. He has the tools to be a franchise cornerstone, capable of defending multiple positions, attacking the basket, and contributing as a versatile scorer. Yet, he has had to navigate the turbulence of inconsistent playing time, DNPs, and public trade discussions, all of which create a challenging environment for any young player. Observing how he responds to these challenges provides insight into both his character and the culture of the Warriors. Teams that can nurture talent while still competing at the highest level have a rare formula for success, and the balance between patience and decisive action is always difficult to strike. Looking at the broader league landscape, the Warriors are not alone in evaluating opportunities and considering roster improvements. Other teams are also navigating injuries, inconsistent performances, and the strategic timing of trades. This environment makes the decision-making process more urgent, but also more competitive. Acquiring someone like Kobe White or a player of similar caliber could give Golden State a clear edge over other teams vying for similar talent. It's a chess game where timing, value, and player fit intersect. Making the right move could accelerate the team's trajectory back into championship contention, while waiting too long or misjudging the fit could cost valuable opportunities. Fans, naturally, are part of this equation as well. The speculation, trade rumors, and potential moves generate discussion, debate, and anticipation. Every game is analyzed not just for its outcome, but for what it reveals about the team's direction, rotations, and player development. Kuminga's flashes of brilliance, White's scoring ability, Vucevic's presence in the paint. Each of these elements fuels conversations about the Warriors' future. For many fans, the excitement is tied to both the possibility of immediate improvement and the hope of seeing young stars like Kuminga reach their full potential. This duality, the mix of short-term urgency and long-term planning, creates a unique dynamic in following the team, making every game and every development matter in a way that few other franchises can replicate. Meanwhile, the narrative surrounding the Warriors' established stars adds another layer to the discussion. Steph Curry continues to lead, not only through his on-court performance, but by setting the tone for the locker room and mentoring younger players. Klay Thompson provides stability and shooting that stretches defenses, while Draymond Green remains the emotional and tactical engine of the team. Their contributions are the foundation upon which any new additions must integrate. Understanding how a potential trade or roster change interacts with this core group is crucial because their performance sets the standard for what the team can achieve. The balance between maintaining continuity with proven stars and introducing new pieces is delicate, and executing it effectively could determine whether Golden State can return to the elite level that fans expect. As these trade discussions continue, the anticipation builds. Each report, each rumor, each subtle hint from the front office fuels speculation about the next move. Warriors fans watch closely, analyzing potential fits and imagining how different combinations could influence both the present and future. The reality is that one bold addition could transform the team's trajectory, creating new opportunities for rotation, scoring, and defensive alignment. Yet, even with the promise of improvement, there is no guarantee, and every decision carries risk. The challenge is to maximize upside while minimizing disruption, ensuring that new talent enhances the team rather than complicates its flow. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Dubs updates. Let's keep going. In a shocking turn of events that has sent ripples through the Bay Area, whispers are growing louder that Draymond Green, the fiery heart of the Golden State Warriors, may be preparing to leave the team. Green, whose intensity, leadership, and defensive mastery have become synonymous with the Warriors' identity, reportedly made a somber announcement that has left fans and insiders alike in disbelief. The news, though yet to be confirmed by the organization, has sparked an outpouring of speculation regarding what could come next for both the veteran forward and the franchise. Sources close to the situation suggest that tensions behind the scenes may have played a role in Green's potential departure. While he has been a cornerstone of Golden State's recent successes, including multiple championship runs, the relationship between the team's management and Green has occasionally been described as complex by those familiar with internal dynamics. Conversations about contract negotiations, team direction, and long-term strategy may have reached a tipping point, leading to this unprecedented announcement. Fans of the Warriors are known for their unwavering loyalty, and the prospect of losing Green has ignited both fear and fervor across social media platforms. Supporters have flooded forums and comment sections with messages ranging from shock and sadness to call for the organization to do everything possible to retain him. The mere idea of a greenless Warriors squad has stirred debates among analysts and fans alike, with many wondering how the team's core identity would evolve without his unique blend of defensive aggression, playmaking, and vocal leadership on the court. Meanwhile, NBA insiders are already speculating about potential suitors should Green indeed depart. Teams in need of a defensive anchor and championship experience are reportedly keeping a close eye on the situation, anticipating an opportunity to add one of the game's most dynamic and passionate forwards to their roster. At the same time, whispers about how the Warriors would reshape their lineup, whether through trades, free agency, or internal adjustments, are circulating, leaving the Bay Area community in a state of anxious anticipation. Draymond Green's legacy in Golden State is undeniable. He has been more than just a player. He has been a symbol of toughness, resilience, and the championship mindset that has defined a Warriors era. The thought of his departure, even as a rumor, is enough to send shockwaves through a fan base that has celebrated his triumphs and endured his fiery on-court confrontations. As speculation continues to mount, one thing is certain. The Bay Area, and the NBA at large, will be watching closely, waiting for clarity on what could be one of the most seismic shifts in the league this season. Stay updated exclusively with the latest Dub Nation news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep getting daily updates on the Warriors. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Your input is essential for the Dubs community. Stay tuned for the next video.